Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to this Friday edition of Thoroughbred Action. Jason Blewett joining you from the rail here at Gulfstream Park. Sun is out on this penultimate Friday of the championship meet. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's send it on up to track announcer Pete Aiello.
South Florida weather is the envy of the country right now. Beautiful weather again today. Temperatures in the mid-70s, a sunny sky, a fast main track, a firm turf course, and 10 races on the card. First of the day over the turf at 5 furlongs, maiden claimers in for a price tag of $50,000. We had a late scratch of number 1, Happy Hat, so we have a field of 6. Favorites were the 5, Silver Wings Revan, and the 6, Big Possible. Racing at Gulfstream. Good start toward the inside for Gemologister. At the rail, the first-timer Gorbachev tries to keep his spot. Here's the favorite Silver Wings Revan moving up the challenge, and 4 wide is Big Possible. At the back are Stormy Action and Kid Cantharos. They speed past the half-mile point and now taking the lead. Silver Wings Revan in front now by a length and a quarter. Big Possible is up to second. Gorbachev saved his spot toward the rail third. Back to fourth, Gemologister. Then comes Kid Cantharos and Stormy Action. 21 and 4 for the opening quarter speed. They round the far turn. Silver Wings Revan has the lead. Big Possible up alongside the leader second. 2 back to third and Gorbachev, then Gemologister, and they're at the top of the stretch. The 2 heavy hitters go on. Big Possible on the outside. Silver Wings Revan toward the inside. 1/8 of a mile left, and Big Possible strides to a narrow lead. Silver Wings Revan is back to second. Well clear of the third running Gemologister, then Gorbachev, Javier Castellano, and Big Possible have it won. Big Possible in front. Silver Wings Revan was second. Gemologister's in a photo for third with Gorbachev in 56 and 2. Number 6, Big Possible, returns ready to rock and roll off the claim and wins today's opening race under jockey Javier Castellano for trainer Juan Carlos Avila and JCA Racing Stable. Second, number 5, Silver Wings Revan, ahead of the 3, Gemologister, who ran third. We move now to the second race of the day at 5.5 furlongs. Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. A scratch of 6, McManaman, leaves us with a field of 5. The favorites were the 1, I Idolize You, and the 2, New Champion. And they're off. Step slow was KK's Revolver. A step quick was New Champion, who's heading off for the early lead from the outside. That's Lithium Z away in second. Taken in hand third is I Idolize You to race off the slipstream of the leader. 5 in front of KK's Revolver. And Wonderful Proof is last of all, as very keen inside as I Idolize You from third, as Perez steps on the gas with New Champion. It's New Champion clicking down to 4 to 5 around the far turn on top, a length and a quarter. I Idolize You is on the inside of Lithium Z in a joint second. 3 back to KK's Revolver, who's running on pretty well from fourth, and nothing from Wonderful Proof. 5/16 away. New Champion has the lead. On the outside, here's KK's Revolver, who might be the stretch danger. I Idolize You is asked to quicken now from third. Then back to fourth and Lithium Z as they run for home. They move now with 3/16 of a mile left to race, and New Champion still strong up front, still leads by 3.5. Up on the outside, that's KK's Revolver second, making a very good run of it today, but he's only second best behind New Champion, who's a gate-to-wire winner. New Champion and Edgar Perez all the way by almost 3 in the end. KK's Revolver second, I Idolize You third in 104 and 4. Number 2, New Champion, the speed of the speed in today's second race, and takes him all the way under jockey Edgar Perez for trainer Oscar Gonzalez and Petco Racing Stable. Second, number 5, KK's Revolver, in a good effort ahead of the 1, I Idolize You, who ran third. Time for commercial timeout. When we come back, we'll continue with Friday's card right after this.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
OBS April, the two-year-old source to the world, with Grade 1 stakes winners, including Mind Your Biscuits, impressive hero of the $2 million Dubai Golden Shaheen, Grade 1 stakes winning millionaire Sharp Ass Tekka, and Grade 1 stakes winning filly La Coronel. Find your next Grade 1 winner at the OBS Spring Sale of 2-year-old, April 24th through 27th. Undertack previews are April 16th through 21st. OBS, we measure success by performance.
Back now for race number 3 on the program at 1 mile over the main track. Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. We have a field of 6 signed on here. The favorites were the 2, Riker, and the 5, Izzy, the Warrior. And they're off. Level beginning. Looking for a leader. It looks like it'll be Riker, but he'll have to find his feet to get there. From between horses, Sandbrook Edge has a touch of speed. Up on the outside, here's Izzy the Warrior. So Izzy the Warrior is the one that will emerge on top under Robbie Alvarado, a fairly reluctant leader as they exit the chute. King Morrow is second on the inside and Riker from third. Sandbrook Edge is kept close today, racing in fourth. Then to the outside, it's Payton racing in fifth under Tyler G, but only 2 lengths off the lead and 2.5 to Hangry. Opening quarter was 24 seconds flat as they raced to the final half mile. Up front, the leader Izzy the Warrior and Robbie Alvarado by 1.25 lengths. King Morrow is in stride second. Racing in third is Payton from the inside and Riker from fourth. In between that pair is the racing fifth is Sandbrook Edge and the trailer is Hangry. Half a mile away as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. 46 and 3 for the opening half mile. Izzy the Warrior has the lead. 3 wide and Payton getting started, trying to get around King Morrow. Then Sandbrook Edge and Riker. Riker's not doing enough. The trailer is Hangry and the leader is about to be confronted here by Payton as Izzy the Warrior is asked to quicken to try to hold off the challenge from Payton. King Morrow is third, well clear of the rest with 1/4 mile left to go. On the inside, Izzy the Warrior. On the outside, Payton, shoulder to shoulder for a 3/16 confrontation, but Izzy the Warrior is still doing the better work. Izzy the Warrior leads it 1.25 lengths. Robbie goes to work and he still has the advantage on the outside. Payton takes another run at him second. King Morrow is back for more from third. Then Sandbrook Edge, 16th to go. Izzy the Warrior has the lead. Izzy the Warrior, gate 2 wire. Payton second. King Morrow third. Sandbrook Edge finished fourth. Number 5, Izzy the Warrior, registers a gate-to-wire win in today's third race under jockey Robbie Alvarado. For owner-trainer Dale Romans, the son of Warrior's Reward leads every step of the way. Number 3, Payton was second. Number 6, King Morrow, ran third. To the fourth race now at 1 mile over the main track. Maiden Claimers in for a price tag of $50,000. A field of 5. Favorites included number 1, Winter Union, and number 5, Dapper Sam. And they're off. From the center, Little Shackelford is being sent along to try to secure the lead. Also being ridden out of there is 10 Downing Street. Moving out the rail, it's Winter Union, far outside Dapper Sam. And Rucksack also tries to find an early spot as they link up with the main course. Up front, Little Shackelford now takes charge to lead the way 3/4 of a length. Dapper Sam on the outside second. Rucksack is back to third. Tucking in fourth is Winter Union, and 10 Downing Street is last. Separated by 3.5 lengths in the run to the half-mile point, and Little Shackelford has the lead by a length. Dapper Sam is 3 wide, Rucksack's in the 2 path. The comebacker Winter Union is in tight toward the rail while second last, and 10 Downing Street is still last after an opening quarter in 23-1. They're moving right along here, and they've overhauled Little Shackelford. Now taking the lead is Rucksack, immediately tackled by Dapper Sam. Winter Union guided into the clear to make a charge. 10 Downing Street's had some pace to chase. He's into fourth, and Little Shackelford, after some brief speed, is bowed out to last with less than 3 furlongs to run. It's Dapper Sam doing the better work and leading 3/4 of a length. Rucksack is second. Winter Union is third. So the 2 favorites are first and second now with 1/4 mile to go, well clear of the others. And up front, it's Dapper Sam. Irad Ortiz Jr. hasn't moved an inch, and now Dapper Sam extends to a 3-length lead. Winter Union is an all-in second. Rucksack is an all-in third. And with 3/16 to go, Dapper Sam kicks away. Dapper Sam is in front and moving clear in his Gulfstream Park debut. Ken McPeak and Irad Ortiz Jr. hook up as Dapper Sam runs up the score. Dapper Sam humbles the competition and won it by 6. Winter Union well clear for second. Rucksack well clear for third. And finishing fourth will be Little Shackelford. Number 5, Dapper Sam, much the best horse when making its Gulfstream debut today, powering away under Irad Ortiz Jr. for Fern Circle Stables and trainer Ken McPeak. Second, number 1, Winter Union. Third was the 4, Rucksack. We move now to the 5th race of the afternoon. It was the start of today's Rainbow 6 sequence. Maiden Claimers at 6 furlongs and for a price tag of $50,000. A field of 7 went postward, and this was a wide-open betting race. And they're off. Subpar beginnings for Dino 309 and Gilded Drama. Excellent start for To the Hilt, who's fired to the front. Nick Juarez riding Digits for speed, and Digits now sticks a neck in front. To the Hilt goes right with him, and these two fly. 3 better than Florida Line. Now rushing between horses is Dino 309. Out 3 wide is Terrible Day, 2 in front of Coniston, and no speed from the newcomer, Gilded Drama, who's last a long way as they pass the half-mile point. 23 seconds for the opening quarter speed. It's Digits in front. Digits leads the way by a neck. On the outside and To the Hilt from second. Florida Line at a big price is third. Back to fourth and ridden, Dino 309 ahead of Terrible Day, 4 in front of Coniston and Gilded Drama. 5/16 away. To the Hilt is now to the lead and moves away from Digits, who's trying to battle on second. On the outside and coming on again is Dino 309. Terrible Day is going to circle 4 wide. Florida Line is at the rail through a 46-3 opening half mile. There's 3/16 to go. To the Hilt set down for the drive and opens up by 3. On the far outside, Terrible Day trying to make some late inroads from between horses and Dino 309. In deep stretch, it's To the Hilt at 2-1, kicking clear. To the Hilt in front. Terrible Day second, Dino 309 third. Florida Line ran fourth, and then Gilded Drama. Number 4, To the Hilt, survives an early duel and holds off the closers to win today's 5th race under Tyler Gaffleone for trainer Jane Sibeli and Broad Street Racing Stable. The Sibeli barn heating up. Number 7, Terrible Day, was second ahead of the 2, Dino 309, who ran third. Time for commercial timeout. When we come back, we'll bring you the late pick 5, sprinting on turf, right after this.
And Go Zipper is pulling away. Go Zipper blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Go Zipper kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Saturday, March 31st at Gulfstream Park. Be here as the country's top 3-year-old thoroughbreds compete for glory in the 67th running of the ExpressBet.com Florida Derby. Experience this epic day of live racing with over $2.5 million at stake. Admission and parking absolutely free. Men and women, come dressed in your Derby best and win fabulous prizes. Visit GulfstreamPark.com for details. The ExpressBet.com Florida Derby. Witness the crowning of a champion. Welcome to your playground, Gulfstream Park. Back now for race number 6 on the program. Leadoff leg of today's late pick 5 at 5 furlongs over the turf. Maiden claimers in for $20,000. A field of 9. Favorites were 7, Accolade, and 8, Long Blade. And they're off. Long Blade was very well away from his outside gate. Wizard Jack tries to run with him, moving out the rail. That's Money Trend into the top flight. In between horses, Knucklehead is now 4th. Up on the outside, it's Accolade now into a contending spot. Taking up is Voitech, racing 2 better than Subfactum. Then comes Dirac and Mr. Sense. They speed past the half-mile point and swing to the far turn. And on the inside, Long Blade in front for Nick Juarez, 3 parts of a length. On the outside, Wizard Jack is 2nd. At the rail and Money Trend 3rd for Alvarado Jr. in range. Accolade having to cover ground while 3 wide. In between horses, it's Knucklehead, 2 better than Voitech, then Dirac. Through an opening quarter in 22-1, there's less than a quarter of a mile to go. They wheel off the turn with Long Blade in front. Long Blade now at the 8th pole, leads by 2. On the outside, and Wizard Jack is game, but still second best at this point. From Money Trend in 3rd. Accolade did not go on, but Long Blade did. And Long Blade and Nick Juarez are gate-to-wire winners of the 6th race. They won it by 3. Up second, Money Trend. 3rd, Wizard Jack. Very close for 4th. The picture involves Dirac and Voitech in 56-2. Number 8, Long Blade, making his first start since the ultimate equipment change, as he's now a gelding. He wins today's 6th race in gate-to-wire fashion under jockey Nick Juarez, trainer Armando de la Cerda, and the Midwest Thoroughbreds. Number 1, Money Trend, fired but was second best ahead of the 9, Wizard Jack. He improved nicely on the barn change and ended up 3rd. We move now to the 7th race, turf race at 7.5 furlongs around 2 turns. Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. Field of 8. This was a great and wide open betting race. And they're off. Our Cat Daddy was away well from between horses. Here's 20-4 moving up, and at the rail, Giant's Voice wants to part of the pace. So Giant's Voice will hook up with our Cat Daddy in the charge to the first turn. Panici took hold of 20-4 to race in 3rd behind the top 2 with Modern Tale at the rail 4th. Following 5th is Fan Base, then it's Chamois, 2nd last and inside Little John W, and Starship Zorro is last of all. Around the first turn they go. Giant's Voice has the lead under Marcos Meneses by almost 2 over our Cat Daddy second behind a 23 flat opening quarter. Gap of 3 to back to 4 third and 20 and 4. Down at the inside goes Modern Tale ahead of Fan Base. Chamois is in the black and moving about 6 lengths off the leaders. 2 better than an improving Starship Zorro. Now the trailer is Little John W. as they race past the final half-mile mark. The leader is still Giant's Voice, held together while trying to get a breather. In the 2-path, our Cat Daddy is second. Modern Tale runs into a pocket third to the outside in 20 and 4. Now given the green light while moving 3 wide on the far turn run. Then back to 5th is Chamois ahead of Starship Zorro. Fan Base will have to do better. Little John W. has been last throughout with a quarter of a mile left to go. On the outside, and our Cat Daddy surfaces to take the lead. Into the clear, Modern Tale has a shot. Giant's Voice is next with 20 and 4 in Fan Base. 3/16 to go. Modern Tale now let loose in the center by Edgar Perez up to take the lead. Giant's Voice is battling on second. Here's a late run from Fan Base to try to catch our Cat Daddy for third. To the wire, Modern Tale. Well, what it? Modern Tale by a length and a half in the end. Giant's Voice did get second ahead of Fan Base, who got third. Our Cat Daddy back to fourth and 128 and 1. Number 4, Modern Tale, dismissed at the windows at 9-2 in today's 7th race, up from a 5-2 morning line. He wins under jockey Edgar Perez, giving Edgar his second winner of the day for Imaginary Stables. 1, Giant's Voice, bet down and held second ahead of the 8, Fan Base, who ran third. To the 8th race now on the turf at 1 mile. Starter allowance optional claiming event. Price tag here $35,000. Scratch number 5, Duchess of Duke. A field of 6, heavily favored. Number 7, Peru. And they're off. From the center, Gold Lace gets the first call, tackled early by Ladrona, who races from second. Vendita's on the outside. She'll land third. At the inside, Princess Victoria races ahead of Peru, and the early trailer is My Little Princess. They run into the first turn, and after an early tussle, Gold Lace comes away with the lead. Off the fence, Ladrona now is second. Down at the inside, Princess Victoria is on hold, while a bit keen in third, ahead of Vendita in fourth. Peru gets a nice spot to race from, fifth, about 5 lengths off the embattled pace setters, and a length and a half better than My Little Princess. So they roll into the backstretch now, and Ladrona intent on getting to the front, and she'll now win that battle with Gold Lace, who has to sit back second. Vendita is third. Princess Victoria at the inside is fourth. Back to fifth, it's Peru, and the trailer, My Little Princess. The opening quarter was 24 and 1 as they race to the half-mile point, and the leader now is Ladrona. Castellano crosses over ahead of Gold Lace and leads the way by a length and a half. So Luis Ayes has to tip off the fence with Gold Lace second behind a 47 and 4 half-mile. Princess Victoria is racing in third ahead of Vendita in fourth. Peru is yet to be unleashed, while second last and 5 lengths off the lead, and the trailer is My Little Princess. They round the far turn and go to the top of the stretch. Ladrona trying to bid for 2 in a row. She leads the way by a length and a quarter. Gold Lace is second. Princess Victoria is third. Jose Ortiz has his hands full of Peru. She needs out and needs the green light as they turn for home after 3 quarters and 111 and 4. Into the drive with Ladrona to catch. Ladrona leads it now by 2.5. Gold Lace is second. Stand side and Peru comes on with Vendita late as they come to the final 16th. The leader and winner will be Ladrona. It's Ladrona in front. Going to be Gold Lace second, very close after that in 134 and 4. 7, Peru never fired her best shot, and number 2, Ladrona, improves nicely. She's turned the corner her last 2 races. She's now won back-to-back races. She's done it under Javier Castellano for Brian Lynch and owners Blue Devil Racing and the Hidden Brook Farm. Second was number 3, Gold Lace, ahead of the 1, Princess Victoria, who ran third. Time for a commercial timeout. When we come back, we'll bring you the late daily double. Maidens on Turf, right after this.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm. From the breeding shed to the racetrack. In pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 9 on the program. First half of the late daily double on the turf at about 7.5 furlongs. A field of 7 maiden special weight runners. The off-time favorites included the 5, Astaku Trail, and the 7, Inspired Val. And they're off. Wise Power awkwardly away. On the far outside, Inspired Val was away well. Stretch out speed of Dig Deeper will land her second here as Zayas takes hold of Dig Deeper to let Inspired Val go on. These two now a length and a half better than Tapping Colors. Down at the inside, it's 1 moment in time ahead of Astaku Trail, then Sweet Strike, who's second last, and the trailer is Wise Power. Very keen around that first turn with Tapping Colors fighting the rider badly while racing in fourth. And at 2-1, Inspired Val sets the tone. Inspired Val by 3. Dig Deeper is second. 1 moment in time parked at the fence third. Tapping Colors is now fourth. Astaku Trail is now fifth. Back at the inside at Sweet Strike. And still 3 to Wise Power. Opening quarter aggressive, 22-3 as they head to the half-mile point. And the leader is Inspired Val by 2.5. Dig Deeper is second. 1 moment in time is At the Rail third. Tapping Colors is fourth. Astaku Trail has to pick it up a touch while fifth under Irad Ortiz Jr. Starting to weave through traffic is Astaku Trail. Then it's a gap of 2 to Sweet Strike, and the trailer remains Wise Power, and the leader remains Inspired Val. Inspired Val to the top of the stretch with the lead. Dig Deeper will have to do just that. Tapping Colors is next. Astaku Trail, and on the far outside, Sweet Strike. 1 moment in time is next with 3/16 to go. The leader is still Inspired Val. Leads it by 2. Dig Deeper second. Astaku Trail on the outside with Tapping Colors. Tapping Colors is game. Astaku Trail closing ground. They're trying to get to Inspired Val. Inspired Val's almost there. Inspired Val in front. Astaku Trail second. Tapping Colors third in 128 flat. Heartbreaking loss for Inspired Val in her most recent attempt. Today, she's the one doing the heartbreaking as she takes them all the way under jockey Luis Saez for trainer Troy Wismer and Breeze Easy LLC. 5, Astaku Trail up second. 3, Tapping Colors with a better-than-looked effort. She ran third at a nice price. 10th and final race over the turf at 1 mile. Starter allowance optional claiming event. Price tag here was $50,000. These are 3-year-olds. A field of 10 and a wide-open betting race. And runners away. Good start for Earth and Shanatova from between horses. On the far outside, Espresso Caliente using some tactical speed, and Congruity comes away in the top flight. Congruity going after Earth and the run to the first turn. Now on the outside, Espresso Caliente is 3 wide while a joint third. Shanatova is at the rail. In between horses goes Discovered, only 2.5 lengths off the pace setter, followed by the team of Oxbro and Bantu toward the rail. They're about 5 lengths off the lead. Then it's a length to Musical Heart. On the outside of him is Alien Invasion, and Cometine is last of all after an opening quarter in 22-1. They run into the backstretch, and up front, the leader is Earth, and Castellano in front a length and a quarter. On the outside and now second is Congruity. Shanatova tucked in third. Out wide on the course, Espresso Caliente. A big brush being made by Alien Invasion on the far outside. He's 5 or 6 wide, and he's moving toward the leaders. In between horses goes Discovered, getting the shuffle. Espresso Caliente. Bantu is at the rail. Oxbro 3 wide. Musical Heart 4 wide. And Cometine is last of all as Earth continues to lead. Earth through a 46-second half mile leads the way by a length. Shanatova looks like he's got some horse and needs to get out. From the outside in Congruity, Discovered is between horses. Alien Invasion is next. Bantu rides the rail into contention for Jose Ortiz as they run for the top of the stretch. It's Earth in front, and he's under siege. Shanatova the first to attack. Bantu wants to attack. No place to go yet. On the outside in Congruity toward the rail in Musical Heart. Final furlong. Shanatova now has a narrow lead. Earth is back to second. Loose and charging is Bantu. Musical Heart toward the rail. In deep stretch, Bantu takes another run at the leader, Shanatova. Shanatova has the lead. Shanatova wins. Bantu was second, Musical Heart third, then Cometine and Earth in 1:34-2. Number 4, Shanatova, was the winner of today's 10th race, getting a perfect turf trip by Irad Ortiz Jr., kicking on for the score for trainer Ralph Nix and Gelfenstein Farm. Number 5, Bantu, completes an Ortiz Brothers exacta ahead of the 6, Musical Heart, who ran third. No winners in the final high 5 triggers a carryover of over $4,400. We'll have a Rainbow 6 carryover as well. Rainbow 6 now carried over more than $4.1 million.
And that's it, another 10-race card in the books. We've got 2 stakes here tomorrow afternoon on Saturday, including the Hutchison, a race Todd Pletcher, leading trainer at the meet, runs Impact Player. Todd has been almost unbeatable in the Hutch, winning 7 runnings over the last 16 years. Pretty unbelievable. We'll see how he does there, and we hope to see you at the races. Good night, everybody.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Letting me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired